So the gymnasts for the women's floor final, vault final being introduced. 2 from England, 2 from Australia, 2 from Canada. Wales and New Zealand also represented.
Gymnasts, will you take up your position at the vault?
Two vaults for the women. Top qualifiers, Kate Richardson of Canada, Alana Slater of Australia, and Alexander Croak of Australia. Vanessa Malosh of Canada, also a good chance, coming in with a 9.15, but it's a different competition really, with 2 vaults required. Katy Lennon first up for England. Large step on landing, didn't get a lot of distance in the post flight. Lines drawn on the mat to give the judges a guide to the distance and the alignment. 9.6, you see on the scoreboard there, indicates the start value of this vault. That's the maximum she could get. Half turn, pike position. And she kept it in line well, but probably would have liked to have travelled a little further with it, get a bit more amplitude in the vault.
And the number for the second vault, 3407, is half on, half turn front somersault up in a straight position, which will have a 9.5 tariff.
First score posted for Katy Lennon, 9.012. Ready now. 9.5 the start value. Oh dear. And she won't get as much of it as she would have liked.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we just please remind you not to...
Plenty of aggression on the runway, which measures 25 metres long. Half turn off blind landing and
now, on the vault.
Stepping off to the side. She kept it in alignment well, but the weight a little uneven as she landed. Off to the right she goes, and out of contention she goes.
We just wait for the second score for Katy Lennon before introducing the next gymnast. And I believe the score there, 8.712.
Second vault, only 8.412, and overall an 8.712.
Now ready to vault from Wales, Renay Jones.
Renay Jones. Not quite 17. Qualifying vault of 8.9. Round off. And that's a good execution from Jones. 9.7 the start value on that vault. The concentration, unblinking attention to the springboard. Hand off.
Onto the vault and pike somersault off the top of the vault. That has a 9.7 tariff.
Half turn and another full turn in flight.
Platform or table. It was introduced in 2001 at the World Championships.
So that should score quite well. It does, a 9.162. That's better than a qualifying score. So Renay, if she can put together a good second vault, will be the early score to chase. Something over 9 needs to be posted. Oh, 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 oh. False start there. Saw this a couple of times in earlier competitions. She can go back and recompose. This second vault, 9.4 is the start value, makes it tough to get up around 9 with a lower start value. Don't know exactly where they should start on the runway. They've got a marker there for them. Let's see if she gets the alignment this time. Well, considering the problem she had with a false start on the second vault, it was okay.
Of course, absolutely important for the gymnasts to get their distance right. They have a maximum 25-metre run-up.
So again, it's a round off Shenko vault. No twist onto the vault, but a full twist in post-flight, and really just tends to steer it over to the left of screen, outside that white line, and there'll be a deduction for that. 8.762.
8.962.
8.962 the overall score.
Next to vault, from England, Beth, Tweddle.
England's Beth Tweddle, silver medalist in the all-around. Start value of 9.6 on this vault. She was a bit short, but recovered it well. You know, staggers off the mat somewhat. I don't know whether the judges feel that the vault was complete when she threw her arms up. Balance was a problem with the landing. Handspring. So a half turn in the post-flight for Tweddle, and she's still really recovering her balance when she attempted to greet the judges, and the legs all crossed up and away she goes. And 8.887 leaves her a bit to do. Tweddle ready for the second vault. Finds her mark on the runway. (9.5) the start value. Another handspring vault. Better height, but she couldn't control the landing again. Now, we know that Beth Tweddle is carrying a bit of an ankle injury, and it may be inhibiting her ability to take full weight on the landings. She had ice on the ankle yesterday in between rotations of the all-around, and the left ankle has got quite a bit of strapping on it. So we've got a surprise leader at the moment. I'm sure Tweddle won't displace Renay Jones. She would need a mark of around 9 for that vault to jump into first position.
Just going out without no warm-up or anything like that.
And total 8.793 more.